Oh, hey. Hello, my little money monkeys. Tell me, are you a copy trader? Do you add a certain amount of funds into your eToro account every year? And did you ever think, I'm making probably a certain percentage every year, I'm depositing the same amount every year. Yeah, I've got some kind of formula here. The variables don't change much. I wonder if I can calculate if I'll ever be a millionaire. Stay tuned. Let's find out together, shall we? Hello. I see you're interested in becoming a millionaire. But a real millionaire, not those kinds you see on the ads with the Ferraris. It's like, hi, click this button and you'll be a millionaire overnight. No. If you're an eToro copy trader, which I assume the majority of you are watching this, and you're copy trading, I mean, you don't have to be copy trading, but the likelihood is that if you're watching this video and you've been watching my videos, that you probably are a copy trader. The likelihood is, as well, is that you're probably seeing it as a savings account, a long-term thing, and that you're depositing money regularly. And if that's the case, and this is like a retirement plan or something, as it is for me, like a long-term thing, then this video is for you. Let's find out how much money we'll make. Using averages, obviously, we can't predict the future. But let's find out if we'll be a millionaire. If we'll ever be a millionaire, starting with $1,000. Would I be a millionaire? How long will it take? Let's have a look. So, there's two ways to get to this website. You can Google compound interest calculator. And it'll be this one here that comes up, the calculator site. For me, it's the very top result. It might not be for you, depending on where you are in the world. But it's called the calculatorsite.com. The other way, obviously, is just to type in the calculatorsite.com. And then you'd have to find this page manually, which seems to be a pain in the butt. So let's not do that. Just Google it. Let's Google it. Okay. You'll see here before you that there is bloody ads. So I'm going to hide them. So you'll see here there's a compound interest calculator. What is compound interest? Why are we on this website? If you don't know what this is, I would strongly advise you to look at my previous video. I have a video called What the Heck is Compounding? Now I'll link it somewhere here and in the description. But I basically, in that video, I discover what compounding is and how it works, and I sort of give examples. So that might be a good video for you to look out for. So that's why we need the compound interest that's why we're on a website. We're not using Excel. We're not using just a calculator. We're using a website that has compound interest built into it. They also have a simple interest one, which we don't want because eToro gives us compound interest because they're legends. So I'll be giving you the example of how much I put in, how much I currently have, just for the sake of this video. Obviously, you can put in your own. So dollars, that is the currency. Initial deposit. So I'm going to start at the beginning of this year. It's March now. The beginning of this year, I had $1,300 deposited on eToro and on people. The interest rate. Now, this is where you need to put in what you think the average interest rate would be. Not interest rate, sorry. The gains. what the yearly gains would be based on who you're copying. I'm comfortable to say 30. There's a whole bunch of reasons why. I won't go into it. Interest rate, I'm happy with 30%. Years. I mean, this could just be however many years until you're retired, I guess, or until you're 100. I'm going to say 35 years. Compound interval. Damn it. Hide those ads. Compound interval is actually in real time on eToro. It's not the end of every day. It's not the end of every month. It's not the end of every hour. It's in real time. But you can only see the compound interest effects via the statistics or other visual aided data. I think it was, damn it, Jazzy said this. It was either every hour or every day. I think it was every day. But in reality, it's real time. So compound interval, just daily, I think. I mean, it is technically daily, so do daily. So $1,300 we started with, interest rate per year, hopefully 30% gains per year. Let's project forward 35 years, see what happens. Compound interval is daily. Deposits. Now I mean, it might change, but right now I put $200 every quarter. So when you say quarterly, $200. And the deposits are made at the beginning of the month. Okay. Now we calculate. So in year one, which would be this year. Yeah, so we start with year one, which would be this year. This top line is just the deposit you put in. So ignore year zero. So year one, which for me would be this year, start with $1,300, take the deposits, is $575.70. Okay, so the first year is pretty normal. There doesn't seem to be much compounding at play here. Second year, it's basically just following the pattern. Make 30% every year based on eToro's gains on the copy traders. I deposit $800 per year. But then the compounding comes to play, and that could get complicated. It's not extremely visible on this table how much of the compounding is at play. But if you make an example, just do what I did, make a simple example, like start with $100 and your gain per year is 100%, like just as most basic, as simple as you can, and you can have an idea of how much the compounding is. I think when I did it, it was like 4.95% a year based on my 30% yearly gains. So that should give you an idea of how much the compounding is. Anyway, so end of this year, I should have 2,600. Year after that is 45, 7, 10, 14, 21, 29, blah, 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 blah. When are we going to be a millionaire? Come on, Steve. Show us when you're going to be a millionaire. Yeah, there you go. The effective annual rate is 34%. So it should actually be 30, but because of the compounding, I believe, it's 4.96 added on. So, because I'm English and I use pounds, for me to be a millionaire, I'd have to have 1.3 million US dollars. So this one here, in 20 years' time, as long as everything goes to plan and I average 30% per year, and I keep putting $800 in per year, and as long as eToro is still around, please still be around. Hopefully it doesn't go bust or anything. But assuming everything is fine, everything matches up correctly, in 20 years' time, I'll be a millionaire. Just starting with $1,000 now and putting in $800 every year. And in 35 years, it'll be 142 million. Okay, let's look at the jump. It's a very interesting calculator. Let's see if we can deal with simple interest. to see the difference. Starting balance rate 100, interest 5%. Start date, say January 1st. Time period, end date, years, 35. Calculate. But there's no deposit. You can tell the difference here that if I don't put any money in, I just start at 1,300. I only have 9,000 in 20 years. You gotta add money. You gotta keep adding money. Look how sad that is compared to 1 million. 9,000. Yeah, disgusting. But yeah, have a play. See what the difference is. You know, put your own figures in. In fact, I mean, this should be quite exciting to some of you to find out when you'll be a millionaire. You should be jumping on this website now and when am I going to be a millionaire? Come on, that's quite exciting. Something to look forward to, and how much I got to put in to get there, and you know, set a goal. Your copy trade millionaire goal. Tell me in the comments. Just tell me how many years from now it will take. J Nemesis, I know you're a millionaire now, or you will be very shortly. This does not apply to you. Don't you dare. All the copy trade people, tell me in the comments. I'll be curious. 5 years. I mean, it can't be much more than my one at 20 years, because most people should have at least 1,000. Maybe it's more than 20 years. Put it in the comments. Is it going to be 25 years? Is it going to be 30 years, 40 years, 2 years, 10 years? Let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, have a look on this website. See what you think. That does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers.